guest on, Mr. Melvin Cross Jr. He talked about the struggles of being single and being a pastor, but there's also struggles in other different relationships. Everybody thinks that it's just the hetero people having a lot of problems, but there is a lot of problems in the gay population where they struggle too. And we want to get to know deeper into, because everyone thinks they know and all this other stuff, but we're going to ask somebody that I know personally, who's my sister. She's a lesbian, she's an author, and she has a great movement about safe sex. I'm going to invite her on so we can talk to her. Her name is Adelina Gonzalez. Come to her. Well, welcome to the show. This is my sister, and but listen, okay, I'm not having you on the show just because you're my sister. But because you have just because of the such great movement that you have going on, which is your life person, because you're a great person. You are a mother. Mm-hmm. Your son is 23.
Yes.
And you raised him by yourself.
Yes.
Well, not by yourself.
No, not by myself, no. For the first 12 years of his life, he was raised with my ex. We were together for 12 years.
And that was a female?
Yes.
Okay. And you've always now, everyone always want to know, do you were you born gay? Did you know you were gay? How did you know that you were a lesbian?
I knew something wasn't right at an early age because I was attracted to females at a young age. But living and growing up in the life that I grew up into, Catholic, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, you are raised that that's not the type of life you want to live. So basically, I had to struggle. I went through struggles with that, trying to live like two different people. I was trying to appease my mother and friends, but then I realized once I became of age that this is not the life that is meant for me to live. I know what I felt.
Now you do have a child.
I had a son.
That means some penis went up in there.
My military years, I did have an encounter with my son's father, and yeah, my son came about, but it was just something that happened, but that's as far as it went. So, and I did end up conceiving a child.
And a blessing, because he's a good kid too.
I love him to death. I wouldn't trade him for
you. Still cut his meat. Yes. So one of the parents, she makes you feel like a bad parent because she go home and cook for this kid like every day.
Yeah, that's my baby. You don't be my baby till I die.
So tell us the struggles with dealing with just the population now. What's going on with people being a lesbian, being a stud? Because there's describe the difference from a stud to a girly girl.
Well, with films,
right, give me the label, right?
Femmes would be a woman that she wears lipstick or she's more girly, and you really can't tell. Like with you, if you were a lesbian, they wouldn't be able to tell. Like my girlfriend, you can't tell that she's a lesbian because she's feminine. But for myself, I have masculine ways about me. Even though I have softness about me, I also have tomboyish ways. So when you see me, most people would say, okay, she's a dyke. That's the word they would use. She's a lesbian. But dealing with that, I've had struggles dealing with it. People saying negative things, and they'll throw religion up, their opinions, so many different things they say. But I've been living this life for a long time, so I've learned how to just let it roll off my back. I don't let it affect me like that.
Now, when you are a female, lesbian, and you got the femmes, the lesbians, the studs, dyke, whatever. People always talk about the degrading word. Which is the proper word so that no one degrades you when they
really, a lot of people don't like labels to be used because once you use a label, you're putting a person in a category, and a lot of people take offense to that. To me, I'm a lesbian, but I'm a woman first, and then I'm a lesbian. But some people get offended if you call them a dyke or a bulldagger. Like I went through that stage where people were calling me those type of names. But I'm a lesbian, homosexual, and to me that's not degrading.
Now I know me and you talk a lot, and I always ask you a ton of questions. I went with you by your penis.
You go crazy. Yeah,
I love that story.
He was with me when we went, got it.
Audience, you gotta clap on that one. I went with her to buy the beat. But no, the most shocking thing that I found out with lesbians was that everyone does not lick the vagina.
Right.
And you would think that every lesbian does, and every lesbian does not like their vagina to be licked.
Right, just like some heterosexual women. All heterosexual women don't like that either, you know? So it's just your preference, you know? And when you're hooking up with somebody, those are some of the things that you do talk about. Because if you like that, you don't want to be with somebody that doesn't do it because you're not going to be fully satisfied. That's like being with a man that, you know, he's not satisfying you sexually. You know, that's something that's important for a lot of people. They look at that because if they can't satisfy you, you know, what other things is he able to do? So it happens regardless. Just how it is.
So moving right to that, because you do have a movement about safe sex, because that's what we're talking about, dating, people, you know, sleeping with other people. You have a movement that you started over, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
And can you tell us about the movement?
I'm wearing a shirt right now, and it's you got to get tested if you want to get tasted, and it's basically practicing safe sex. When I first came up with this, a lot of people were saying, I didn't know lesbians can get STDs from other lesbians, but you can. You can get HIV, you can get AIDS, you can get gonorrhea, herpes, all of that, because you're still having sexual contact with the person, regardless if it's not male to female, but you're still transferring fluids from the mouth, you know, vagina area, so you can still get it. And I was really pushing it for the gay community, especially the women. But I have heterosexuals that also purchase the shirts because they want to be a part of the movement, because at the end of the day, you're still practicing. Say you want to practice safe sex, and you want to push the model, the slogan. So it's trying to make it go global. Which I have a website, and people have purchased from all over the United States. The website is www.tippinthevelvet, tippindavelvet.webs.com. And you can order your shirts from there. If you don't want to order any shirts, you can still support the movement by spreading the message instead of spreading the STD. That's what it's all about.
Now, I mean, this is great stuff. I mean, I hate to end because we got to get ready to go to a commercial break, but really quick, you have a book that you're part of as well. Can you tell the audience about the book that you're part of?
The book, I'm a contributing author to a lesbian anthology, myself along with 23 other authors, and it's just a short story, and it's about a heterosexual couple, it's about a lesbian couple that seek to have a baby, and one of the partners goes outside of the relationship to have a baby with a man when that wasn't what was originally agreed upon. So, I mean, it's a really good story. I left it as a short because I wanted to use it as a marketing strategy to lure people in to want to know what happens at the end. So my follow actually became very large through Facebook and through my website, because everybody wants to know what happens, you know, with the relationship.
And what's the name of the short story?
Hidden Secrets found.
It's okay.
Hidden Secrets Found in You. And what it is the young lady is pregnant with twins, and the hidden secrets are the babies, because the babies were conceived by having sexual intercourse with a man instead of going through clinic,
Sounds like a plan. If you can leave something and let them know how to contact you, how to get in touch with you, please tell the audience how to make sure they can get in contact.
You can get in contact with me through Facebook at Alina Lily Gonzalez. You can find me through Yolanda Smilez page, because I'm on her page, Yolanda Blackburn Miller. And you can see me after the show. Go to the website, like I said, www.tippinthevelvet.webs.com, and you can support the message and support me that way.
All right, let's give it up for Adelina.